This looks absolutely beautiful. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the custom shop. Today we're going to do a quick video on how to fill your engraving with 24 karat gold. Okay guys, so today we're going to show you how we accent engraving with a 24 karat gold fill that we use here at the custom shop. I'm going to show you a finished example so you can kind of get an idea of what we're looking to do. So here, this is a Browning Safari trigger guard off of a medium action like 22, 250, 308, or 243. And with this, we re-blued the entire trigger guard, did all the prep work, polishing, and so on. And afterwards, we put the 24 karat filling inside the engraving to really highlight what that trigger guard can look like. And this gun did come that way from the factory in the 60s and early 70s. Pretty cool look, and we're going to show you just how we do it right here. Okay, so here is a Browning trigger guard. So when we put these side by side, all the prep work is done, and we blued it, and now this is ready for the gold plating. So now you can really see the difference between a gold-filled guard and a non-gold-filled guard. You know, this was really popular in the 60s and 70s. Not so much more now. The reason why we do them is because when people want their guns restored, we want to do exactly what the factory did. Here's a trigger guard also that has no engraving on it. So for anybody out there that does want us to engrave their trigger guards, we can engrave them and do the same thing. So don't worry about not having something that's engraved. We can engrave it for you, and then we can gold fill it for you down the road. So today we're going to get started. I have a little shot glass here with some gold in it. I've been using this for 15 years probably, if not longer. And it's got lots of gold inside of it. So how we start this is that there's a company called Forrester. Now Forrester, you can go out and buy this. So again, we're no secrets here or anything like that. And what it comes with a liquid base. And then it comes with a cleaner. And it comes with a little vial of 24 karat gold powder. So we're going to show you how we mix it, how we apply it, how we take it back off to show you the final product. So before we go and gold plate these parts, we're going to clean them. I have a little bit of a larger container of the cleaner here, so I'll just use this instead. But we're going to take it and we're going to get all of the oils that may be in your fingers or so on. We're going to get them all out and clean just the surfaces that are going to get filled, just like that. So now we know that there's no oils or anything in those surfaces. Okay, so we have our shot glass. We're going to take some liquid base. We're going to put that in there. You don't really need too much. That's about all we're going to need. It's probably even too much, but it's okay. And just so you know, like the little kit that you would buy, it's called Bonanza is the name of the kit. You can buy it online. They're probably $30 for this kit, so it's very inexpensive. It's a lot of fun. You can mark your calibers. You can mark, you know, the manufacturers on the barrel. You can do so many little things, so it is a lot of fun. So now we're going to take the gold powder, 24 karat gold, and we're going to put some of that in there. You can see that. Okay, we're going to mix this up. And we're just going to keep mixing until all the powder dissolves in the liquid base. It's really cool looking. You know, it's very rich. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good that we got all that in there. So now I have a little paintbrush here, and we're going to take this and we are going to fill the engraving now. I'll lift this part and show you guys here. So I'm going to put a little bit on here, like not a lot. See what I have on here? And we're going to just go over the engraving. Okay, we're going to let this dry. And now we're going to do the floor plate. Same way. Don't really have to put it on too thick. We want to make sure that on these lines here that we put it a little bit more than less, because we don't want it to pull back out when it dries. So we want to make sure that there's a good coating in there. Like if you see here, you can see how the gold sucked already down as it's drying into the lines. So we're going to go over that again. And I'm going on an angle this way to fill. There we go. Okay, so we're going to let this dry. We're going to go back to the trigger guard. And then we're going to look to see if any parts it's sucked in a little bit. And as you can see, like right over here, it's sucked in a little bit. So we're going to put a little bit more over the top. And I'm going the opposite direction than the line so it stays in. That's why I'm going sideways. Okay, but this is looking real good. And we'll go back again to the floor plate. And as you can see, it's sucking in certain areas again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way and fill in all those areas where the gold already sucked down into the engraving. Okay, we got a nice coating on here. A couple little spots. Just want to cover. So now we're going to let these dry for about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And we're going to take our degreaser. Okay, and again, the Bonanza kit comes with a small one of these, which is cleaner. I just used a large one I have because I have it. Okay, it's a lot easier for me to put it on the rag. But we're going to show you how we take this back off, and then how this right here turns into this. Okay, so we waited about a half an hour. So now if you look, you can see that the gold, again, went all the way into the engraving. See, nothing on my hands, nice and dry, but it's sucked in there really, really nicely. Here on the trigger guard also, sucked in real nicely. you want to make sure, at least you want to try to make sure that you get everything. Because if you miss a spot, then basically what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take your brush, you're going to have to go back in, you're going to have to do it again, let it for it to dry, and then do it again. It's not a big deal, but if you take your time in the beginning and get it all, hopefully you won't have to go back and fill it again. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wipe off all the gold, the excess gold, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that and the process. So I have a white new, I get these at Costco, probably like everybody does in the whole world, you know, the yellows and the white terry cloths. I like the white terry cloths because these are a little smooth. So when you're wiping them, it's really not taking anything off. This is a little more aggressive. It won't scratch the metal. And I'm going to show you guys exactly the process that we do to pull it off. So I fold a little corner here, and then I'll take this, and I could feel it hit my finger on the opposite side. That means it's coming all the way through. It's saturating. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the trigger guard. Now, I'm not going to want to wipe it off parallel to the lines. I'm going to want to go the other direction because I don't want to take the gold out of the long lines of the engraving. So I'm going to go this way. Now, if you look, you can see all that on there. So what's happening is it's not coming off anymore, because the towel itself is getting saturated with the gold. So what I normally do then is I just flip it to the other side, and I got a nice fresh spot again. And now you can see how it's pulling it off again faster. Okay, so now both these sides are done. So what I do is I turn it around, and now I have two new sides again. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to get any excess that came over. I'm going to want to go on the sides, because we don't want to look like an amateur's doing it. We want to make it look professional. All right. And all you guys are going to be professionals by the time I'm done showing you. And then we'll just go over this a couple of times. And there we go. So I just wipe that off. So now if you look, okay, oh, I got a little bit over here. Let's get that off, a little bit over here. So now if we take the guard and we go up to our other one, look, they're exactly the same. Okay, so now we'll go over to the floor plate, and we'll do the floor plate. So I'm going to take my rag, my towel, and I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to use this corner again right here. So then I can use this side, I can use this side, I could flip it, use this side and this side. So that's 4 different sides, because the gold is going to saturate this pretty quickly. Some more cleaner on there. Okay, and here we go. See, you could see that on the clean cloth, it took it off immediately, but now that it's saturated, I'm having a hard time. It's okay, so I'll spin it. See that? Again, it comes right off. Okay, then we're going to flip this around, get a fresh spot. Flip it again. Okay, so we used all those now, so now we're going to go get another spot, do the same thing. Dry it off. Okay, so we got the bulk of it off now. So now we're going to do a final wiping. Man, that looks really, really good. So what I normally do before I do the final wipe is I'm going to get all the edges. See, there's gold on there. You don't realize it. We're going to do this edge. Okay. Now I'm going to get a nice fresh spot, clean spot, and we're going to do our final wipe. Going very, very lightly. And there we go. Look at that. This looks absolutely beautiful. So now when we take this and put this into the trigger guard, and we match it up to the one that we had already done, you can see. I mean, actually, the engraving on this particular guard is actually a little bit nicer than this one. It's a little bit deeper because there's more gold in it, okay? Because what's going to happen is the shallower that your engraving is, the less gold is going to stay in the engraving. So if you look in these little florets in here, there's no gold in them, but if you look in these florets, there's a lot more gold in them. So this one, when it was being engraved in the 60s, happened to be deeper, okay, than this particular one. And don't forget though, we can engrave these for you. We can take these patterns and put these on here for you. And if it's not a Browning, if it's a different model, if you want to put your initials on your gun, we can do all those services. But this is a how-to on gold filling. The company is Forrester, and the name of the kit is Bonanza. They make a really nice gold kit. I've been using these for probably 15 or 20 years now. They're really, really nice. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.